Oh, Mr. Peasant, how are you doing, mate? I'm doing great. Doing great. How are you doing? Oh, it's fantastic. Thanks for coming out here and interviewing. I want to talk to you about your trading. First and foremost, what you're looking for in the markets. Well, I'm looking for um it's taken a long time. I'm looking for modeling the market and finding um, zero edge. I want to find the zero line because then I can see when the market's not performing as it should, and then I want to revert that. So, so you're a mean reversion trader? No, not specifically. Okay. Most people, when they think of mean reversion, they think of mean reverting the actual price of the market, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm reverting based on my model. So whatever model we put onto the market, um, we can revert that back to its normal. Because if you find a system or a model, for example, let's say volatility, or let's say what I'm doing now is how um, the market moves in straight lines, or does it go back and forth as it goes up? So like there's different ways that the market moves, and I've found a model to where I can see if it goes in straight lines, that means I can trail my stop. And is there any edge to trailing my stop? The answer is zero. So that means the answer we should have we should not trail our stop, and that answer is zero. What I'm saying is that the scoreboard for these unique systems and strategies is zero. It's very close to zero. It's amazing. That's why I'm saying that, well, that's the zero line. If the market deviates from that, that's what I'd like to revert back. Does that make sense? Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. I was looking to dig into that a little bit more, mate, because I'm still a little confused about the model and what it really means. Can you just embellish a little bit in trying to make it simple for me? Yes, yes. Let's just take just a regular. Not all systems are break even, okay? But the most general ones seem to be. Okay, and the system that I was looking at is adding to a winner and trailing your stop, or just trailing your stop. That's even more simple. Is it more profitable to trail your stop? If it goes up, I trail my stop. Oh, it goes down, I trail it. Oh, I go up, trail it, and I am just gliding with the market. Is that more profitable? And the answer is not yes and not no. It's zero. That's my point. So if the market in the past 20 trades, or in the past 20 example samples or whatever, past 10, past 5, all of them are pointing in the same direction, saying it's clearly better to trend. Everything's better to go in trends right now. When everything's pointing in one direction, I want to do the opposite. And now I'll say, well, this is unlikely. We're going to go in the opposite way. We're going to start reverting that system back to the mean. What that actually means is when I'm trending, I would go the opposite of that system, which would be trailing my target. I get in long, it goes down. I trail my target to my break-even spot. It goes down. I trail my target, and you're like, well, that's not going to work. You don't have a stop loss. You're right. Well, in my system, I would, because I need to find risk. But in general, I revert the system back to where it belongs. And I think that has edge. Well, can you show me an edge? Can you show me this? Yeah, I will eventually. but I need results and then I'll show you. But that's my plan. Alright, mate. Thanks for talking. I like it. It kind of sounds interesting. So you're a mean reversion trader, but it's not really the average that everybody thinks of when they're talking about mean reversion. Your mean reversion is actually indirect from the market, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's indirect. It's like, it's, you know, I don't know who keeps tabs on this. I don't know how it's break even over 200,000 trades. A trailing stop system is break even. I don't know how it's possible on every single symbol I test: ES, NQ, gold, crude oil, all of them. They're all very close to break even, which goes to show either it's random or there is algorithms pushing this thing to where there's no edge. There's no edge to doing it all the time. And my point is, when it deviates away from it, we want to push it back. And I'm assuming that's what the algos are doing. I don't know. I don't know anything. But all I know is that if I look at history and it's around 0 and yet it's fucking 20, okay? Frickin' 20. You know, and it's just far away, okay? And then that's why we go back to the mean. And there's just how we do that, how we go about that is actually the technical part. That's the hard part. But that's the premise of what I'm trying to do. All right. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Carry on then. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for meeting with me. Thanks for meeting with you too, mate. Peace. All right.